Good evening, and welcome back to Gloria J. Talks Abundance podcast, episode 7. Today, I want us to talk about and think about how to be happy and remove negative thoughts in any situation. Yes, how to be happy and remove negative thoughts in any situation. From the Webster Dictionary, it states that the definition of happiness is a state of well being and contentment, or pleasurable or satisfying experiences. Looking at that definition, there are some ways that we can be happy. There's some ways that you can be happy. And I can give you an example of something that I do in terms of looking at abundance and everything. I drive a lot. Driving for me is very relaxing. And as I'm driving, I'm of course noticing the sky and the trees. I'm being careful with my driving, of course, but I'm just soaking in the environment just to relax. The skies, the trees, flowers, and anything in my eyesight that is relaxing, or anything that to me is beautiful. That to me is something that says abundance. Also, I love to walk on the beach. I love the water. I love the movement of the water, the sound of the water, the smell of the beach. What I'm basically saying is that I'm looking around me for things that I'm grateful for and things that are abundant in my life so that I can give myself a time to relax and be at peace. So, can you think about some things that you can do daily that will keep you grateful, keep you happy in any situation, removing negative thoughts? If you can give me an example, if you make a comment in the description, in the comment section, and tell me some ways that you can make yourself happy by looking at abundance around you. It could be abundance concerning your spiritual being, your well-being. It could be abundance concerning your physical health, being grateful and thankful for the good things that have happened concerning your physical health, your emotional or mental health, or your financial health. So being grateful to me helps us recognize the abundance all around us. And abundance, as far as I can see, is one of the ways that we can be happy. So tell me what you do. Tell me some of the things that you do that make you look at being grateful. What are the things you're grateful for? Yeah. What are the things that you're grateful for? Go ahead and make a note on the comment section so that we can share together. Another thing that I do is make sure that I pray when I first wake up in the morning. Before I even get out of bed, I pray. And of course, I pray before I go to sleep. These are things that I learned as a child, and I still do them, and I'm a grandmother now. But I see them as a way to anchor me and a way to put me back in a place where I'm focused on the good things that have happened that day if I'm praying at night, and focus on the good things that are going to happen for the day if I'm praying in the morning. So this is another way that I see that we recognize abundance and we are grateful. Gratitude draws good things to you because you remember the things that God did for you in the past. Can you think of a time that you had a situation that you weren't sure how to handle, and you didn't have anybody to talk to about it? You just were in a situation where you just puzzled as to what to do, but yet you came through that. You found a solution to that. And being grateful for that, it helps you remember that God is there back then, God is here now, and God is always going to be there for you. And that's one of the things that I say most days. I say, God, you're with me yesterday, today, and always. And that's what helps me get through many situations that I find myself in. So I'm looking at the fact that we make a decision. Whenever something happens, we make the decision as to whether we're going to look. We make the decision as to whether we're going to look at the situation in a negative way or a positive way. And I know that can't always be the case because sometimes we're caught up in something that might be very strenuous, very stressful. But getting ourselves in a habit of trying to make a decision as quickly as we can to look at the positive side of things, to look at the things that we're grateful for in that situation. I'll give you an example. I am a widow, and I had been married for many, many years, very comfortable, and really not worrying about a lot of things because I had an awesome husband who took good care of me and my family. But recently, I ran into a situation where I wasn't sure what to do, a financial situation, and I wasn't sure what to do. And before I could even worry about it, a circumstance occurred that allowed me to have exactly what I needed for the problem that I was facing. And my gratitude, I'm sure, is what brought that to me. Because, again, like I say, every morning I'm asking God to bless me. I'm thanking God for the blessings He's already given me. And I'm just staying in a mind of a spirit of gratefulness. And I believe that gratefulness draws good things to you and draws success to you. That's my opinion. So think about things that you can be grateful for and think about how you can bring goodness to you, draw goodness to you by being grateful. So in closing, I hope you'll remember that being grateful and recognizing abundance all around you can draw goodness to you. And also remember that being happy is simpler than you think. Why am I saying that? It's because it's a decision that you make. We have things that we go through on a daily basis, and in the moment of going through, especially the negative things, we can make a decision at that time if we're going to look at it in the space of abundance, meaning looking at it from a positive side and from a point of knowing that we can solve whatever the issue is because we know who we are. We know who we belong to. We belong to God. And with God, all things are possible. So let us remember that it's a decision that we make. So happiness is simpler than we think. So thank you for listening, and I hope to see you again next Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it was a pleasure talking with you. And again, as I always say, let's be a community. Let's be here for each other. Let's encourage each other. And that's why I'm asking you to make comments in the comment section so that we can uplift each other. One thing I do want to say is that I have a book that I would like you to know about. And I'm going to go ahead and put the link in the description. And in doing that, I want you to put your name, phone number, and email. Not in the comment section. I take that back. I'm sorry. I want you to do that in a DM, and I'll give you the link to my Instagram. So that would be a better way of doing it. Yeah. So your name, your email, and your phone number, and go ahead and be on the waiting list so that you'll be able to get that book. as soon as it's available, because it's going to go hand in hand with what we talk about as we go forward with the podcast weekly. All right. So, again, a pleasure. And thank you for my subscribers that have been with us for a while. And if you're new, I would encourage you to subscribe. Yes. And hit the notification bell so you'll know when I have more videos that I upload. So I'll talk to you soon. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye.